To my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Mary Berry Bloom. I am excited to be making these videos since this is this quarantine. It is a lot easier to have time to make these, so I am pumped to be hopping up on here. So, as well as my Instagram page, which is a Blooming Beauty brand. Today I went for a little 80s style / cheerleader look. Just a little fun, little switch up, little scrunchy life. Love me a scrunchie. Dollar store, what up? Anyways, so today's video I want to discuss something that I've been learning and discovering and learning how to live out in a proper way, which is the word boundaries, which I used to think is a stupid word. And I used to think, oh my gosh, like boundaries, like that sounds so like constricting. I don't know if that's the right word. Constricting, contriving, like just it doesn't sound like fun. You know, like I don't want to set up a boundary. Like it sounds like it's a wall. It sounds like it's for people that don't want to like get to know people or like closed off or whatever. But man, boundaries are actually very valuable and important. I want to get this point across though. Boundaries should not be an excuse to be rude. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm setting a boundary up, so like I don't ever want to talk to you ever again. You don't say that to someone because that's like using boundaries to like hurt someone, but you use them in a sense that's still loving, still within holding integrity, but you're just keeping yourself safe, and there's nothing wrong with that. So a boundary is like this. Okay, I'm trying to think of an example. When someone keeps doing something and you ask them not to do it, say they keep stealing from you, they keep stealing your money, that would be awful. But someone keeps stealing your money and then you tell them, or okay, maybe you lend your money, and then the person takes advantage of you lending their money. So you tell them, I can no longer lend you money until you pay me back these things, and they don't do it. Then next time they ask you for money, you say no because you're setting up that boundary. You're setting up that boundary so that you're not going to lose your money, which is totally reasonable. So that's a good example of using a boundary that's not like specifically trying to hurt someone, because I think it can be used out of context. So there's right boundaries. So basically, one thing too that is like, oh my gosh, like literally, I feel like, the term people pleaser. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to like get along with people and be peaceful with people and not, you know, fighting with others and all that stuff. But life will have conflict. There will be things will happen. Not everyone's going to like your choices of life. You could have parents that are super like, you have to finish university, you have to finish school, and that's not what you want to do. You're like an artistic person, you're a painter, but they don't support you. And you know, you're still gonna live your life. People are not always gonna agree with how you live, and that's up to them, and that's not on you. Anyways, so basically, my next point is saying no. Saying no. It's okay to say no. It is okay to say N-O. No. You know what I mean? NP to no. There's no problem saying no. That's pretty much the point. It's pretty plain and simple, straightforward. And be careful who you open up to. Be careful who you open up to. Again. My last point was be careful who you open up to. Guard your heart. Your heart is a precious pearl. I didn't plan that. It's a precious pearl. And you don't want to throw your pearls to pigs. Okay? Pigs are good for making bacon. I'm sorry, vegans. I'm sorry, or vegetarians, I'm sorry. Pigs are nice for making bacon, but they're not good to throw your pearls away. So guard your heart, for everything flows from it. And I am learning. Guard this precious jewel, which we all have. It's super important because not everyone wants what's best for you, and that's sad, but that's the truth. But there are people that do want what's best for you, so you find those people who do. It's pretty simple, but you are going to come across people who are going to try to cross your boundaries, who aren't going to respect your boundaries. And when that happens, sayonara. you know? There's nothing wrong with having those things, and people should respect that. So it's a learning curve, and I've learned what it means and why it is a thing, but you don't use it out of context to hurt people. You never do that. Never do that. Never use the word boundaries to be like, oh, I don't like you, so I'm gonna put up a boundary. No. Boundaries, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it that is respectful and loving. Do things out of love. Do things out of love and grace. Don't do it for selfish or reason or inner anger or unforgiveness or bitterness. Do it because it's the right thing to do and you're protecting you. That's it. So this is the video I wanted to make really quickly today, and I look forward to making more. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an amazing day, you beauty queens. Mwah. Much love.